Hi, this is Charles Wells, and I am astounded to be here today. Today is a great day. I've been doing a lot of brainstorming because I have no guidance of how to properly launch this token. Um, and a lot of people who are launching tokens, they're too high in the atmosphere to even get the scoop down and try to give me guidance of how to build a community and get people involved and get people excited. Like I'm excited about this project. So I'm brainstorming many ways of how I can bring people to the platform of VoltaVTZ. So here's one of those brainstorms that I came up with. If you're not familiar, if you're new to the crypto space, there are sites out there that are called faucets. And what faucets are, you do a little action and then you get rewarded a little amount of crypto for that action. And mainly it's mostly like captures, but that can get annoying sometimes. So, there has been projects out there that rewards for playing games. So I was like, I like that. I'd rather do that. So why not try to place that in the token that I created? So basically, this is not on the blockchain, and most faucets are not on the blockchain. But we have dedicated 1 trillion tokens to this site. So that will be, if you're doing a withdrawal of 1,000, that would be 1 billion transactions. So I think that's enough tokens to get people on the platform and get people into Volta, and they can, while they're collecting these tokens, they can learn more about the project and get excited like I am, because we're gifting away Teslas. Like, we're not doing charities. Like, I see a lot of tokens out there that they're doing charities, and not to knock charities, but I feel like if you're a charitable person, then you have your own charities that you like and that you donate to. And then there's an aspect of, like, anyone can form a charity, so it's easy to mislead people and do things with the money, and it's not being handled the way that everyone would like to. So I figure if the community is, helping this project grow, then they should be the ones to be rewarded. And it's all on the website here. We spent a lot of time on the website, and really, really cool little, things that's happened. And I just challenge you all to take a look at it. Take a look at the tokenomics, the community chest, which I'm very proud of. Here's our team right now that we have, and hopefully we can grow the team even more. And we already have a DApp. If you read on the page, we already have a DApp. We got products, but the products are not clearly finished. We got to add a payment process, but we're not even there yet. We're trying to get 1,000+ active members. And what I mean by active members, I'm meaning by, like, actually having 1,000 people who are, active with Volta. So if it may take 10,000 people to get to that, it may take 10,000 people to get to that. And, we got some nice products, more to come on the way. And, but right now, we're just focused on how can we grow our community. And so, like I said before, I did some brainstorming. Please check out all our outlets. This is YouTube. We only got 1 view. And I think that 1 view may be me. So, come on, help us out. Look it up, and learn about the project. Learn about this DeFi token, because it's great. We have Facebook, Twitter. We also have a Discord. You can find all this out on the page at the top, all our social media links. But let's get into the game. Okay, let's get into the game. So like I said, it's pretty much a faucet. You're getting free VTZs, and right now the VTZs doesn't have a value because we need to get a community of people, and then we're going to host a ICO, which will sell the tokens at a discounted price than what we're going to list them for. So I'll give you an example. Hypothetically, if it was listed for $10, which is not going to be that much per token, but you may get it in the pre-sale for $1, you know, maybe at the lower end, and then as time goes on, it may go to $2 and $3, and it works its way up until we have enough what we're trying to raise, whether that be 50 BNB or 100 BNB for liquidity. And the liquidity is very important because, you know, you need to be able to get your money in and get your money out when you want to. But what I will say, and this is based on prior projects, is that we will set a limit for the first 6 months. We will set a limit for the first 6 months of how much you can pull from the liquidity. Now, that doesn't mean that you couldn't get all your money out. It just will be harder for you to get your money out. And what I mean by that, let's say we set to, okay, you can only withdraw 1% of the liquidity, okay? And, you know, you can do that multiple times. But the thing is, each transaction will be 1%, and you will be, you know, the tokenomics will hit you. That 10% will hit you. So it kind of like hinders you to not do that, so you're not losing more. So, but we're doing that because you don't want to greatly affect the price. If a whale come in and it kind of will discourage you, it would discourage whales away, because, you know, it's kind of like, and that's what it's really for, because if a whale come in, let's say $500,000, and by the time they get listed, they got $700,000. They made $300,000. And let's say the liquidity is only 1 million, right? They bought that much, and there's only 1 million. They take that 700,000, that will significantly hurt the price. So in the first 6 months, we can get a lot of transaction with the DApp that we have, and then, you know, we will be building the wallets, we will be building the liquidity, burning will be happening, and so by that 6 months, hopefully we should be in a good place where we can lift that, or maybe just increase how much you can come out. But we want to have longevity. And speaking of longevity, another thing that we focus on is actual projects, like actual things to be created, and that's very important, which we're going to give a little bit more information about the DApp. And that's going to be a great deal of like creating these projects, because you want the projects that create the residual income to pour back into the liquidity pool. And that's enough about that. Hopefully what I'm telling you is getting you excited and you're understanding, like, man, this sounds like, you know, this might be a great idea. So, but let's get back to this faucet. So basically, it's nearly 5,000 games on the site. All right, so there should be no reason you should be bored. And if anybody, I'm a little older, I'm 36 years old. And when I was younger, I used to play a site called moneyclip.com. And this is just like moneyclip.com. A bunch of JavaScript games, HTML5 games. And some of them are like really like top games. I mean, I think I seen Sonic on here. They got what's this? I don't know. I know my kids love to play it. But there's some really fun games. I mean, there was one game that I was playing. I think it's at the top. I was playing it. Oh, this game right here. Oh my, this game is addictive. I spent hours playing that game. And there was another game like a zombie wave type game. And then, you know, like each level, you know, the waves get, you know, like bigger. Oh, I waste hours on that. So really cool games. You can go through it. I can't go through all 5,000, nearly 5,000. And we're looking to add more games. We're looking to add more games. And if there's some categories that you guys would like us to add to that, That's why you need to hit up our social platforms, hit up our Twitter, hit up our Facebook, you know, hit up all those and give us information. Watch our videos and tell us what you would like to see, what you would like us to make videos about. And as you play, and you physically have to play, right? We're smart enough that, you know, we have some things done to get rewarded, okay? And you'll get frustrated if you're trying to cheat. Don't try to cheat it. Let's just, you know, do it the right way, and, you know, we'll all get free tokens, and, you know, we'll be happy. But hopefully you can let your friends know, let your family know about this token. That way they get added into the community, and then that just make it faster for us to do this wholesale. Do this ICO, where you can get the coins on pre-sale. You know, get them at a lower price before they hit the market, and then we can go ahead and introduce our DApp. And we also have, I know a lot of people talk about NFT, but we got an NFT idea that we're trying to create, and it's a little different. It's a little different, but it works. It gives you, the NFT gives you the ability to do this, and it's just going to create a lot of transaction. A lot of transaction means a lot of reflections, and I compare reflections to dividends. Like if you had a savings account, at the end of the month you get a certain amount by how much money you have. In this case, it'll be tokens, but this happens every day. This ain't like once a month. All the transaction that's happening, the community is receiving reflections, okay? And tokens are being burned, and 80% of the liquidity pool is going to be locked, which means that the ticket that I get for the liquidity that's added to it will be locked for 5 years. If that ain't saying that that's a safe project, I don't know. If I was to take, which I'm not going to rug pull, if I was to rug pull 20% of the money from the liquidity pool, that still would not be enough to kill the project. Okay, but why the 20% is there? The 20% is there because, you know, we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe some legal things may happen, and we need to get to some funds so we can be able to fight those things off and be able to take care of business, and we won't be taken down. You know, it'll be, you know, then you got to start back from zero. And then everybody had money into it, and they just might feel sour and they don't want to get back into it. So we already need to set ourselves up for success. And this all come from looking on the outside at other projects and see what goes on with them. So, you know, and will there be things we'll mess up? I'm sure of it, because there'll be things that we can't foresee, but hopefully we have a team by that time that can help us quickly correct it. And one thing that I will be sure of is to always communicate. So if you're excited about this, join our social platforms, join the site, get some free VTZs. Once you get 1,000, you can withdraw. And I will post a video up here shortly of how to get and Trust Wallet, how to get a wallet. And if you have MetaMask as well, we'll do a video for that as well. All right, I'm not going to take too much of your time. Thank you for sticking around if you stuck around this long, and happy earnings.